Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Mike Napolitano, ready for an awesome noon show. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Let's shine bright like a diamond. 13 boxes left in the diamond helmets. We are still looking for 6 headliners total, 5 are photo, the Barry Sanders flex. So much goodies in there. Barry Sanders also in the throwback mixer with 3 boxes left. Bruce Smith in the practice squad, 5 boxes left on that speed flex. We get the practice squad done. We get the throwback done. Brand new series entering the room. I cannot wait to get started. Mike, how you doing on a Wednesday afternoon?
Pretty good. We had a decent morning show to kick us off, and now, like you said, we've got a pre-filled, ready to go here for this noon show, and we're going to get things rolling.
All right, let's get it started here. I'll do the randomizer for our dice roll and our chase wheel spin. We got 1 and a 6, 7 on the dice roll. 7 on the dice roll today. As for the chase wheel spin, I'm going to spin the wheel. Now I'm going to spin the wheel, see what we got here for our chase for the noon show. We got ourselves, how about this will be close? The Headliner Mixer. Headliner Mixer is the chase. Such an excellent series. All you multi-sport gurus, not just football. We got names like Steph Curry, David Ortiz, Magic Johnson, a lot of baseball, basketball stars in this Headliner Mixer. So I'll put this on the chase. Headliner Mixer. That is our chase for the show today. So first break is the diamond helmets. We got some new blood in here. William Padano, Jason Grant. I don't know if he's brand new, but I mean, guys like Rex Benson, Nick G, Jack Edwards, Claude Haynes, a lot of newer people, if not brand new in this break. So guys, let me know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Let us know what teams you like. Let us know how you're doing on a Wednesday afternoon. Pass rush, diamond single number 5. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Box number here for the pass rush. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. But I personally, Mike, cannot wait to see that Barry Sanders speed flex.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there's plenty of Barry Sanders to go around as well because we have him in the throwback mixer on the authentic, and that's even sweet because it's what he actually had. So, yeah, I mean, that's a nice throwback there. But, yeah, the Barry Sanders speed flex, You can't go wrong with the Speed Flex.
100%. So no box numbers I'm seeing. I'll go to the wheel, 1 through 30 wheel. That's going to pick our box number, guys. Looking forward to a lot of awesome stuff here in the UA break room. Definitely want to see that Baker Mayfield rave as well. Baker Mayfield has to be one of the MVP favorites right now. That dude is absolutely balled out this NFL season. So spinning the wheel here. This is a pass rush single. Looks like it's going to be number 14. 14 for the Diamonds. 14 is coming off the board in the Diamonds. The Steve Grogan box, former Patriot quarterback in the 80s. So, dice roll was 7, the most common number possible. We will go 7 clicks, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is Claude Haynes up top in the NFC North. Jason Rosales right below in the NFC South. Nick G, Gucci G in the NFC East. Rex Benson, NFC West. William Padano, AFC North. Rex Benson, AFC South. We got Jason Grant, AFC East, and Jack Edwards in the AFC West. Let's see what we got in the pass rush. All authentics, guys. I know a lot of folks are asking for, what could I get? What's all authentic? Well, this is it. Every single box in the series is a full-size authentic or better, let's see here. Very first box of the show. Oh, man. What a way to start your Wednesday afternoon. Time for a mooning.
Ooh.
In your face, Rex Benson. You're going to get mooned, and you're going to like it. The Warren Moon and Earl Campbell dual-signed Oilers Speed Flex with the blue visor, the Hall of Fame quarterback, the Hall of Fame running back, 2 of the best Oilers ever on one lid. Sexy Rexy, Rex Benson, out there in the AFC South. Congrats on your Warren Moon and Earl Campbell Speed Flex. So move the chains, headliners. 5 boxes left at Bruce Smith Speed Flex. We have in the throwbacks 3 boxes left, the Barry Sanders Authentic. But right off the bat, starting with the headliner and a really darn good one here with the Warren Moon and Earl Campbell dual sign Speed Flex. That is how we do, Mike.
Nice.
That is how we do 2 Hall of Famers on 1 classic lid.
Nice little display piece to start the show. And a dual signature, you mentioned that on a team that is no longer around. They have now become the Tennessee Titans. So a little retro lid there for us all. And we were talking about retro lids. That Barry Sanders is still there, but man, oh man, there's plenty to go for in that Diamonds pass rush. J.J. McCarthy on a Speed Flex. That Barry Sanders that we already talked about. So don't think that just because this came out that we're done having a party in the Diamonds.
Yeah, I love the retros because they're not out there as often. The Oiler helmet's one of my favorites in the game. And, I mean, personally, some people might like Robert Brazil or Billy White Shoes Johnson, but let's be real. If you want an Oiler lid, you want Warren Moon or Earl Campbell, and how about what's better than 1, 2 on that Speed Flex? Very, very clean lid, very clean blue visor, red face mask. That is super duper nice for Rex Benson. Congrats to Rex if that's your first win. What a win it is, right? A dual sign flex with the visor. These bad boys could run upwards of $1,000. Some of the custom ones are definitely worth more than that. Barry Sanders probably closer to $1,500. Very, very nice. I think, Mike, we might have just sold out a jersey break, looks like. I see the jersey fall start
yes.
might be sold out.
That was 4 to go, and yes, 4 more spots through Robert Houston. So we're going to have our jerseys coming up next year.
Thank you, Robert. So real quick, guys, jersey break is coming up, but I'm going to headline some series here for you guys. We'll start with the Diamonds. We are looking at now only 12 boxes left. Got that Baker Mayfield rave, one of the MVP favorites this season. Kurt Warner, a 2-time MVP. Got that J.J. McCarthy Speed Flex, which, by the way, a J.J. McCarthy Speed Flex and a Barry Sanders Speed Flex, those 2 combined worth over $2,000 in value for just over $200 in that double. Ooh. Got a Rondé Barber secondary headliner too, which could pair with that Baker Mayfield. That throwback series we mentioned, we are looking for that Barry Sanders retro line authentic. Very, very clean lid right there for Barry Sanders. Absolutely love that helmet for Mr. Barry. Come and get that, guys, in the throwbacks and alternates mixer here. So a lot of good options, a lot of heat to be had in this break room. Ultimate Autographs is hands down the place to be here for these awesome autographed memorabilia pieces. So come and get those spots. Let's rock. Let's roll, ladies and gents. Here to rock and roll. So we do have that jersey break coming up. Jersey single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I'm going to format this the way I like it here. Jersey single coming up. Single and ready to mingle the jerseys. Definitely an awesome, awesome break here at UA. So what do you guys think? What are we thinking on that break page? What else would you guys like to attack here on that UA live break page? We have Steve Hinson, Kane DeForest, and Robert Houston in this jersey break. If I don't get a box number, I'll go to that wheel again, guys. Otherwise, we will rock and roll here with the jerseys. 5 to go in that throwback double. Now, I did tell the customers this last night. I know Robbie went with that this afternoon as well. If we pull that Barry Sanders helmet, we'll go ahead and drop the next series right off the bat. Whether it's the single or the double, as soon as Barry's gone, we got a series called a Deep Ball Mixer, Mike.
Ooh.
And it's a 4-spot break. So you get the North, NFC and AFC North, NFC and AFC South. So better odds to win and, fills up quicker in theory.
We're usually calling them King of the North or King of the South.
Yeah.
And it's automatic King of the North, King of the South, King of the East, King of the West.
Exactly
or
right.
Queen, whoever's jumping in.
Could be a queen too. Could be a king or queen. So no jersey box yet. I'm going to pull up that wheel 1 to 30, and the wheel's going to pick for us here for the jersey box. So the Busa bought a spot in that throwback double. Thank you, Busa. Appreciate you buying a spot in that throwback double here. So 17 for the jersey. 1-7 coming off the board here. Oh, what did I just do here? 13 to 24, so it'll be 13 to 16 and 18 to 24. So thank you, ladies and gents. Appreciate our awesome, awesome customers here knocking out these incredible autographed memorabilia breaks. So keep the randomizer up. Get you guys queued in for your spots. Good luck, ladies and gents. Steve, Kane, and Robert. All right. It is 7 clicks. Got 4, we got 5, we got 6, and we got 7. Robert Houston has the NFC North. Robert Houston has the NFC South. Kane DeForest, the NFC East. Steve Hinson, the NFC West. Robert Houston, AFC North. Kane DeForest, AFC South. Steve Hinson, AFC East. And then Robert Houston in the AFC West here in the UA Live break room. A lot of awesome people here. Looking forward to a lot of awesome autographed memorabilia breaks today. The Josh Allen box. 1-7 JA17 box. Let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a very, very classic Niners jersey. How about Ronnie Bell? Ronnie Bell going to Steve Hinson in the NFC West. That classic Niner red, that white. Nice job, Steve, on the Ronnie Bell jersey with that Beckett QR code, my man.
Nice.
So that's something a little different here in the break room. The Niners are off to one heck of a start, 4-1. Wide receiver from Michigan, Ronnie Bell. So former third-team All-Big Ten guy on that Niners jersey. Now part of the Saints team at the current moment. But nice job, Steve, on the Ronnie Bell. You want to get big names? You want to get in the diamonds? You want to get in that series, Mike, to get the bigger names in the break room. The best stuff in the diamonds, the worst stuff in the jerseys. That's the way it works, right? The more you pay, the better stuff you'll get. But nice job, Steve, on that Ronnie Bell jersey. 2657. What's great about our break room, though, let's be honest, Mike, we offer all sorts of price points for the new people, right? Obviously, the best stuff is in the diamonds. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. But we do have sort of like a low risk, not as high reward break. The jerseys, obviously. But you can still get big names like Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, Randy Moss, etc. but the authentic helmets are worth the most money for the new people. Actually, believe it or not, I know Dom does a great job of saying this. The best bang for your buck is in the diamonds. They're all authentic because I always say this: you play with one spot in a diamond break, you pay just over $100. You could potentially win a helmet worth 700, 800. In the case of a speed flex like Barry Sanders, well over $1,000.
Yeah.
So you can actually profit over $1,000 in a diamond break with one spot. You can only profit in the jerseys maybe a couple $100 if you get a headliner with the one spot. So, really best bang for your buck. You're gonna play with one spot. I would always play the diamonds. Obviously, if you're gonna play with, 4, 5, 6 spots, the more spots you play, the better odds you get in the jerseys. But I would personally never play with one spot in the jersey break because your profitability over time in the diamonds is so much better. If I were playing, I would buy 4 spots in a jersey break, give myself a 50% chance to win. But that's just my advice. Whatever you guys want to do, it's definitely up to you guys. You guys are, the ball's in your court. I think of us, Mike, sort of like the blackjack dealer at a casino, the nice ones at least, the ones that tell you what the house would do. They tell you, like, what do you do on, 11? You hit, obviously. What do you do on 15 or 16? Well, you don't know what you do in that case.
Yeah, right.
You're kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I view the 5 spots, by the way. I always tell the customers I would play with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 8 spots. If you're in for 6 or more, you might as well buy all 8 and guaranteed to win. Don't want to get sniped. 5 is like the 16 or 15 in blackjack where I get it, but it's kind of tricky, a type situation. But I'm definitely personally like a 4-spot guy to get 50% chance, 8-spot guy to get the win, or the 1-spot guy get lucky and profit big time. Those are kind of my sweet spots personally.
That's fair.
Everyone's got their own strategy though.
That's true too. We've seen it all over the board. The Erics typically like the minis. They've been liking the jerseys since we don't have minis up at the moment, but
we will soon though.
We are looking to push those diamonds, of course, because it is going to be, like Kamen said, the best bang for your buck. If you are looking for trade pieces, if you're looking for something for your personal collection, then heck, it could be anything. It depends on who you are and who you're looking to collect. But yeah, for sure, those diamonds, we're here to help you out. I think of us more as like those middlemen, like those medians that kind of just.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but we're just here. I mean, you guys drive the show. We're just here to make sure that the boxes you want, the breaks you want, all get done. But it all depends on you getting your spots and getting in here.
Right. So I think we might have another jersey break coming up.
Do we?
Or at least Daniel bought 7 spots. And again, you spend your own money, but yeah. Daniel, this is the prime example of what I wouldn't do. Just a full disclosure, because if you're going to buy 7 spots, you might as well get the 8th and guarantee the win. The worst thing that can happen in the break room, you have 7 spots, one person buys in and they snipe you. That is the absolute worst personal move I would ever make, buying 7 spots in a break. Now, if you really like what's in the break and there's a spot already bought into, then you can't do anything at that point.
Right.
But it was wide open when Daniel got in.
Yeah.
So I would get that last spot. I'm going to do a quick top-to-bottom rundown of the break page, give you guys the lowdown on everything going on here, and then we'll definitely do that very, very soon here, the awesome jersey break. I know he's calling 24, Daniel, but you cannot reserve the box numbers until the break is closed, my man.
Daniel, grab that 8th and final spot, my man. Then you can call 24.
Yes, then you can most definitely call 24, Mr. Daniel here in the break room. You are definitely good to call it then, my man. So here's the diamond helmets. We got ourselves 12 boxes left. That Baker Mayfield Rave, that Kurt Warner Ram Authentic. We still got that McCarthy Flex, that Barry Sanders Flex. And then we do have the Rondé Barber as well. Secondary headliner, double up Baker and Rondé, double up Barry and JJ McCarthy. Best series in the room, best lit in the room, the greatest running back ever, Barry Sanders, a must-have in anybody's PC. We'll get to that throwback series here. Looking for also Barry Sanders, 3 boxes left. We got ourselves Barry Sanders still available here in the break room on that classic authentic. Double box break is down to 5 to go. There's a 2 and 3 chance that Barry Sanders is in that throwbacks and alternates. Practice squad, 5 boxes left. Still got that beautiful Bruce Smith speed flex. Talking about one of the best pass rushers ever, 200 career sacks. The great Bruce Smith right there. Very, very clean lid for Bruce Smith. And then, guys, we do have still available in the Headliner Mixer series. Speaking of ratios, 21 boxes left, 15 headliners left. Names like the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry, another all-time great point guard, Magic Johnson, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, two of the best small forwards of all time. The best leadoff hitter, arguably, Ricky Henderson on that beautiful A's jersey. The best DH ever, David Ortiz. The best catcher ever, Johnny Bench. Vladimir Guerrero Sr. on that Angels helmet. And, of course, the best player in football, that is TJ Watt. No hockey, Jeff, because hockey is the lowest seller in the break room by far. I'm sorry, Mike, and you're a hockey fan. But there's no hockey because hockey does not sell as much in the break room. So if we had more hockey fans, we would have hockey items. We've been doing this for 4 years, Jeff, and I can guarantee you by far the lowest seller in the break room hockey. That's why it's not in there. It was a Stanley Cup break. It did not sell out in 2 days, Jeff. I will say the last hockey break we did was the most successful, but that was because it had gimmicks. It was Stanley Cup. But hey, if people get in here, we'll definitely, if people actually that spend money in the break room actively ask for something, we always drop it, Mike. But I'm going off data there, Jeff August. I think I would know a little bit better how hockey has worked in the break room in the past, Mr. Jeff. We got the Jamar Chase, John Smoke, Shaq, CeeDee Lamb, Trevor Hoffman, and Iverson as well.
We are ready on that next jersey break.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So we'll keep the party going here. Yeah, I would say probably the second most popular sport in the room I've noticed is baseball. I know there's going to be a baseball-only break in the near future. It probably goes football up here, baseball down here, basketball a little bit below, and hockey below that. But if you guys like, baseball or basketball, attack that series because we got 15 headliners in 21 boxes, Mike. So, if you don't attack the series when it's there for the sport you like, it won't come back. We had someone last night asking for college football, and I told them, no, sir, no college football anytime soon because we had the best college football break ever. Took over a week to sell, unfortunately. Because I love college football. If it were up to me, we would always have college on the site. But it's based on what the customers like. It's about what you guys like in the break room, not us.
And we still do give you the options. Like we still have the transfer portal reps up, so you could buy a personal and get still a college lid. There are typically some college lids hidden in some of these and more sections of these series, or even we've had a couple ripped headliners, so there's still college to be had. But this goes for all those other sports you mentioned too. They could be hiding out, especially in this headliner mixer.
Yeah, and if Jeff really wants hockey, he definitely can email customer service. Maybe you can get a retail price on a hockey item. They definitely would take care of you, Jeff, if you're so invested in getting hockey. Yeah. Definitely could do something like that. Email customer service, I want this hockey item. They could probably set you up wholesale, my man, if you are so into the hockey. There we go. Yubara 08, didn't realize till I opened up the box this morning. I won an A.J. Brown signed helmet. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome, my man. Daniel with 24. This time, we can do 24, Daniel. 24 is available. Thank you, Daniel. And we will go 7 clicks here. 7 clicks. Daniel versus Robert Houston for our false start jersey break. 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Robert Houston has the NFC West. Daniel Brunkenhofer has the rest. I also want to clarify a very, very common misconception, Mike.
What's that?
If you're going to buy with one spot on the break, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win, no matter whether you're playing one person with 7 spots or 7 different people with 1 spot. Robert's odds are the same.
Right.
Same odds to win here in this break.
Right. We've seen sniper magic.
I got to say, this is why, we give you guys advice. You don't have to listen to it. But we do have a snipe coming in. Robert Houston,
no way.
1 spot. NFC West, Roger Craig jersey. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. The first guy to do it. Very, very clean jersey with that Beckett QR code. Robert Houston with the snipe, the closer magic on Roger Craig. Now, full disclosure, I do feel bad for Daniel. I really do. Anytime someone gets sniped like that, I feel bad for him. But you can't say that we didn't warn them against it. I feel like it happens a lot more than 1 in 8 times when you get that sort of negative juju. You buy the 7 spots.
Right.
Now, you want to buy the 8 spots always. If you're going to buy more than 5 spots, if you're going to be invested that deep, you might as well guarantee the win.
Yeah.
So again, we're trying to help you guys out. I've been saying it the whole time. Get that 8 spot, Robert, or excuse me, Daniel. Don't buy the 7. Leave one out there, because then it could be dangerous here in the break room.
Right. Yeah.
Danger.
That's yeah. Sometimes you love to see it for Robert. I mean, he was smart enough to jump
for
in
Robert,
there.
We're sad for Daniel.
But Daniel, my bad, man. I mean, we were trying to warn you.
Yeah, we're trying to warn you, brother. But this is a good opportunity for a lesson learned. I will say you never want to get sniped in the break room. Never want to get sniped.
No.
But if you're going to get sniped, you actually want to get sniped when it's not a photoed headliner. Now, Roger Craig is a secondary headliner, an awesome running back. But imagine if you got sniped on Brett Favre or Randy Moss or Joe Montana. Then you feel really, really bad.
Right.
So
we saw Roger Craig on a helmet yesterday. He had that 3-time Super Bowl inscription on there. But yeah, a nice jersey to go with it here in the break room.
Yeah, we do have the jersey personals up as well on that mystery box tab. If you guys want to buy the jersey personal, buy all 8 spots or get the personal. I do agree with the chat. Brian and Jared are saying buy the jersey personal at that point. So yeah, there you go. I think some people feel like some people like to compete. They don't like that guarantee. You know, sometimes like you want to win. It's like you place a bet on a -600 favorite, right? And if you did that, for example, on the Bills this weekend, then it didn't work out for you. You did it on the Eagles, it didn't work out for you on the money line, not the spread.
Eating
right?
-600 is tough.
So there was a guy, I think, I want to say this was like 2 or 3 years ago in the playoffs, where the Chargers, like, you remember this game where they were up big against the Jaguars? And he bet something like...
Did he take the Jaguars to come back?
No, he did the opposite. He
no.
bet something like... I think it was... I'm not even joking when I say this. I got to look this up. But it was something like $2,000 to win like $40. And he lost. And I was like, what are you doing?
Why would you do
What are you doing?
What were those odds? Like -20,000?
Something like that. It was literally, he bet like $2,000 to win $40. And he was out the $2,000. And it's like... At that point, why?
Why would you risk that over 400 or
for $40
for $40? Yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Daniel did learn his lesson, though. He bought all 8 spots in this next jersey break. So.
Oh, he did it on accident. Respect. It happens, Daniel. We did it on accident, my man.
Okay.
So
we won't harp on you too much.
Yeah, we got you, Daniel.
There was a little bit of time you could have jumped back in. But
yeah,
that's
we
okay.
did mention it, but he got all 8 right now.
Yeah, so let me get that prepped.
We will do that coming up here. So, drop us a box number, Daniel. Drop us a box number for the jerseys. Jerseys are up as personals. Most of our series are not up as personals. They are break room exclusives. Think of it this way, Mike. The better series are not up for personals. You know, the jerseys, the minis, the reps, those will be up for personals. The diamonds, for example, you know, the practice squad, the headliner mixer, the throwback mixer, those are break room exclusives. Right. That does stink, though, Daniel. I feel you, brother. Sometimes you click the wrong button. That does stink. But hey, maybe he gets a headliner next time around, Mike. Maybe he gets the headliner. I just noticed that the back of your hoodie has your name on it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is our
Spooky season. So 23, Mr. Brunkenhofer, 23. All right. Thank you, Mike. Don't have to randomize anything. Daniel's got all the spots here. Fall start jersey. And it's what's great about the break room look. You could be here. You could be a customer for a lifetime. I mean, you could obviously skip weeks where you don't have the cash, etc. But, you know, you come in early, first week or two, you're kind of learning how to do things, right? So Daniel was picking up on it here with the 8 spots. All right, we got a former Super Bowl champion, pass catcher for Brett Favre, who's also in this series. It is Robert Brooks on the Green Bay Packer jersey, JSA certified for the former Super Bowl champion. That's the NFC North. Daniel Brunkenhofer, congrats on your Robert Brooks jersey. That is very nice, Daniel. I got to say this. I hate saying this as a Bears fan, but I like the Packer colors. They're just very iconic.
Yeah.
And maybe it's my high school and college colors combined into one. Maybe that's why I like them too, but that Packer green, it's kind of like that Dallas Cowboy star. Just you see it, you know it's iconic. And this is definitely an iconic jersey for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I have to admit it too. I know Brian's always jumping in here talking about, Mike, wash your hands after that. You know, you're going to get sick.
Brian Maresca?
Yeah, because he's a big Bears fan.
Oh,
but
I know.
I have to admit, you can't deny those are nice colors.
I'm going to wash my hands, but only because it's good for hygiene. That's the only.
Yeah.
Not because of this jersey, or is it maybe? We'll find out.
It's a weird coincidence that it's happening right after that.
Absolutely make sure you sign up for that Sick Club, Daniel. As Brian's pointing out, you get free stuff. The more you order, the more stuff you get, the more freebies you get.
And with him taking the 7 spots in the one and then closing out this one, he has spent $100 with us a couple different times. So punch cards.
So
Those are huge. Make sure you cash in on those.
what does he mean sometimes? So you must be logged in for the Sick Club points. With that said, though, if you're ever not logged in, if you email customer service, they will take care of you.
Yeah, they should be able to
retroactively can add your points to you. So definitely use that Sick Club rewards program. No doubt about that. Something I strongly recommend. I think you just got can you put the next one up, Mike?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
good. I thought he bought another one. I was like, man, that was quick, but he might do it next. Daniel got a question for you, brother. What is your favorite team, my man? Favorite football team, baseball team, basketball team? What are your favorite sports passions? Daniel Brunkenhofer here on a Wednesday afternoon. Because maybe we can direct him to some headliners of his team, right? If he's a Lions fan, for example, he should be in the throwback. If he's a Rams fan, get in the diamonds.
Yep.
Maybe he's a fan of somebody else. Maybe baseball, basketball in the headliner. What's the squad, Daniel? Do let us know, my man. 49ers. Okay, well, it does make sense why he's in this jersey series. Because we have the greatest 49er of all time, Joe Montana. That does make a lot of sense here on the fall start jersey. Montana right there, hiding in the corner. So it makes sense why you're in there. He's also a fan of the Longhorns. If you're a college football fan, we do have the mystery box tab. You get a college replica personal. You can get a Vince Young helmet. Now, maybe it's because I'm young enough, I guess, Mike. I guess you're younger than me. But when I think of Texas football, I think of Vince Young. That 05 Rose Bowl game, that awesome touchdown against USC. That's what I'm thinking of personally, the great Vince Young. He's a Bulls fan and a Twins fan. I can tell you we do have a Bulls item in the break room. I have not pulled it yet. The headliner mixer, I don't know what it is. If I had to guess, though, I'm going to guess it's Dennis Rodman, because that's the most common one we get for the Bulls. But there is a Bulls spot in that multi-sport. Let's see. There's a White Sox spot even, Mike.
I saw that. I was
thought
wondering.
I saw the Bulls spot.
Dom and I yesterday were questioning who that could be.
That's a great question. I guess we'll have to find out together. Maybe there's not a Bulls spot. I thought there was a Bulls spot. There's a Bills spot.
Well, Daniel says he's a Bulls fan. I would assume that's basketball because he said 49ers. I feel bad that he missed out on that Roger Craig.
Yeah.
He's got the Longhorns, Bulls, and Twins. That's a unique split up fan base right there.
San Francisco, Minnesota, Chicago,
and
Texas.
Yeah.
Did you live in all those places or just happen to like all those teams? And for hockey, it's the Dallas Stars. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so staying in Texas for that one.
He's got 2 Texas. Okay. 5 to go, by the way, in this throwbacks and alternates. I'm trying to think of, like, potentially Texas Longhorn players in the break room. I mean, there could be, Bijan Robinson's often in our room. Any team but Canada, he says. Okay. He's like, #America.
USA.
USA. I'm sure he will take Canada autograph of Wayne Gretzky. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be fine. What about McDavid? Are you a fan of McDavid these days?
Anything but Canada, Mike.
Yeah.
There's no Canada.
I know, but like...
He's not Canadian. I like maple syrup, if that's something.
Yeah.
So get your spots, Daniel. Now, let's get this throwback done. I want to get that Barry Sanders out, guys. Then a brand new series, the Deep Ball Mixer, which I imagine might have some Niners in it. Let me pull it up internally here. Shouldn't even said it's next, but slip of the tongue, Mike. Let me see if we have some Niners in that next series here once we get this done. Figure Deep Ball, maybe Montana, Steve Young. Oh yeah. We got Niners in the next series. We got a little bit of everything in that throwback series, the Deep Ball Mixer rather, that is coming up. Even got our Chicago quarterback. Haven't seen him in the break room in a hot minute.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at that. I know it's a mini, but we haven't seen that in a
but
while.
But still.
So let's go.
I'm really liking that one right in the middle. That's a cool one.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away too much, but yeah.
That's a clean one. I guess you guys will have to see what we're talking about when that throwback goes. We don't even have to close out the throwback. We just got to pull the Barry Sanders.
Right.
I'll drop that double in for you guys. 5 spots to go. We pulled that Barry Sanders authentic. We're moving straight on to the next series. So throwback, double, 5 spots to go. That's our closest break right now. Closest break at the moment. The best break at the moment, obviously, is subjective. But I do think the best break is the diamond helmets. I do think the best helmet available actually is the custom Barry Sanders, that beautiful Lions Rip Speed Flex, no line about it. The Lion King, I love that helmet. Absolutely love that helmet. I love that face mask, love that visor. Part of football history, Barry Sanders. When I get bored, Mike, I watch old YouTube videos of Barry Sanders running all over teams.
Are you like the? I know it's in your intro, but the picture of you with the Wolverine, or it's the Wolverine with the picture.
Yeah.
I know yours is Messi on there, but it is really you were watching Barry Sanders highlights.
Well, so Messi's my football highlights.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders is my NFL highlights. The guy was absolutely electric. I watch a lot of Messi highlights in my free time as well. Also, I watch a lot of Mahomes highlights, and I do watch a lot of Stephen Curry highlights. Definitely my favorite player to watch highlights of for basketball. Watching that dude shoot is special, which a lot of folks don't know this about me, Mike, because everyone sees the intro video, and we get a lot of, Mahomes in the break room. We talk about Messi because I love him so much. But my other favorite athlete right now is Steph Curry. He's my favorite basketball player.
Yeah.
So I got a guy for every sport. Baseball, it's Griffey. So obviously, not playing right now. Former White Sox Ken Griffey. That's
5 seconds. Yeah.
That's what the Griffey item should be. I
hope
doubt
so.
it. It would be photoed. I'm assuming.
If it's an all blacked out bat, then I'm going with that's White Sox.
Okay, we'll go with the White Sox hit. Pretty sure Griffey would be a photo headliner.
Right.
But yeah, Steph Curry. One of my personal favorites, actually my 2 favorite basketball players in the world right now are both in this series. Stephen Curry and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's finest, and then obviously the best shooter in the game, Steph Curry. So anytime I get to pull those items, I get super duper excited in that headliner mixer series. You know my favorite defensive player in the NFL?
Defensive player in the NFL. No.
TJ Watt.
Really?
They call me the TJ Watt defender. Now, normally, Mike, you know me, I try to really focus on what's going on in the break room, and I focus on the breaks, the current players. But I think it was 2 years ago, they announced Defensive Player of the Year award, and for the first time, not regarding an active player in the break room at the moment, or a Chief, or a Bear, or a Mizzou Tiger, I flipped out on the air. You missed it. I flipped out. I started almost cussing, like angrily yelling at NFL voters that Myles Garrett got Defensive Player of the Year when TJ Watt had more sacks, more tackles for loss, better numbers across the board. I was fuming. That 2-tone chrome flex is super nice.
Jason was jumping in here. He was saying he's not sure what's coming up next. He did buy into that single box break for the Diamonds. That was the pass
so
rush.
that one happened, Jason. You were in the AFC East, my man. The 2-6-5-7-2-3 order. Again, this is a 1 in 8 chance to win. You're not guaranteed to win unless you buy all 8 spots. Unfortunately, Jason, you landed in the AFC East. You did not win. So you want to get into the next break, Jason? You can definitely jump right back in. We did pull this Warren Moon and Earl Campbell dual sign speed flex in that break, but you did not win, my man, unfortunately. So, what's your squad, Jason? Jason's a new guy. Let us know, Jason, what team you like, how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Obviously, football is the main thing in the room, but you can let us know baseball, basketball, hockey, college football, soccer. Maybe he's a fan of pickleball. That's a hot sport right now, Mike.
Yeah.
You never know what he might like.
He was telling us that earlier, Tasty. He wasn't sure where he found us today, but he's a huge Cubs fan and a Saints fan in football. That was during that 9 a.m. show.
So we did pull the Drew Brees in that break, but I will tell you we got a lot of Drew Brees in the break room. Now, I'm not guaranteeing this by any means, so don't quote me on this, but for example, in the Diamonds, in the Anmore section, we could have a name like Chris Olave.
Right.
Even Alvin Kamara could be in that section.
I was going to say, usually he's a headliner, but you never know. We saw...
Well, in that series, the one that you might not be a headliner. That's how good the Diamonds are.
We saw a series, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that had a Jamar Chase in the Ann Moore section. I mean, what? Are you kidding me?
Jamar Chase is actually a secondary headliner in the headliner mixer.
He is.
So a lot of big names.
Not even making it into the photoed headliners in that series to show you how deep that one is.
Now, I will be full disclosure. I'm not going to try to lie because I don't do that, Mike. We did pull the Cubs item because I pulled it last night. It was the Kyle Tucker bat.
Oh,
but that is in the headliner mixer. I guess you can't. There could be 2 Cub items possibly. Most likely not, but it's possible.
Yeah.
I know we get a name like Andre Dawson often in that
exactly who I was thinking of.
and more category. But a Who Dat fan, Who Dat, Drew Dat. We got a lot of Who Dat stuff in our break room. No doubt about that. Let me see that next series. Do we have Who Dat? Not that I know of, but you stick around long enough, Jason, you'll see plenty of Who Dat. I did pull that Drew Brees helmet last night, which is a perfect example, Mike, that if you like something in the break room, you should get after it. Here's that Brees lid. This is probably the most common Saint in the break room. He is the New Orleans Saints Drew Brees. Just because we pulled this one does not mean we won't see him soon.
Right.
That Drew Brees will be right back in the break room very, very soon on that awesome custom speed flex. I'll tell you what, though, maybe you get the Barry Sanders, then you trade for Drew Brees. That could be potentially really, really good trade bait here in the UA Live break room. Trade bait is always good. Always really good to have some trade opportunities. So, yeah, love those. I love those for sure. For sure. So, what do you guys think? I mean, Detroit Lion fans right now, we're a hot spot for Barry Sanders. And that throwback and that diamond break, hot spot for Barry. Also, do we have any Buffalo Bill fans? Because I think this is one of the most underrated names in the break room. One of the best autographs out there, the Bruce Smith Speed Flex with that blue visor. You can get a Bruce Smith here for less than $60 in the practice squad. 5 boxes left. That Bruce Smith Speed Flex is still out there. I'm feeling extra generous right now, Mike. Extra generous. I'm going to offer up a little special to the customers. Little special here. I'm going to put up a 15-minute timer. This will be exclusive to the throwback mixer break. Any spot bought on that throwback mixer will be entered in for a chance. Actually, you know what? Forget a chance. I'm going to be super nice, Mike. We're going to do a... Let's do the double. It's 5 to go. Throwback double. If you get in that throwback double, we'll offer you guys $15 in-store credit. Every spot in that throwback double, 5 spots to go. Not the single, just the double. You buy in the double in the next 15 minutes, you get $15 in-store credit here. Let me see if I can set this timer up here nicely. Getting better and better at this. This is the struggle bus moving it around here, Mike. Come on. Have you had to deal with these timers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not fun. Once you get them pulled up, though, it's easy. Come on. Come on, mouse. Yeah, I got it. So I know that clock started, but I'm going to give him a little extra time. I'm going to pull it up full screen. So I'm going to reload this at 15 again. So it's technically even a little extra time. Come on. Where did it go? Where's my arrow? Right here. On that second screen. Let's see. Here's that timer. Oh, here we go. I got it, Mike. Drag down. And move this back here. And timer's running, guys, but I'm gonna reboot it at 15 minutes because I'm gonna make this timer full screen for you customers, the best customers in the business. I know I'm gonna get better at this, Mike. I know I can do this. Come on, Arrow. I think it's usually at the second screen. Gotta believe. So Charles wants to hop in a jersey break. Make that first move, Charles. Make that first move, brother, in that jersey break. Here we go. We have achieved it, Mike. We have done the greatness. All right. I have conquered the timer. I'm restarting it. You guys are on the clock. You have 15 minutes, guys. Any spot bought on that throwback double will get $15 in store credit here.
Well, Joshua Bateman already taking that and running with it, taking that opportunity.
In the throwback?
In the throwback double, yep.
That a boy, Joshua. That a boy. Making moves, my man. Making those moves.
You said 15 whole dollars going back to him?
Yeah, just a little bit bonus money, my man. Josh, by the way, in case you are wondering, the Bruce Smith Speed Flex is still out there. Bruce Smith Flex is still out there. Come and get it. Let me make this timer full screen, actually.
That ends up making the double 117 to
Yeah,
get
so
into?
cheaper.
Yeah.
Makes it cheaper, technically, with the
Yeah.
bonus money back. So Charles already got in.
steal.
That a boy Charles jumping in. So clock is ticking. Get those spots. I'll drop that link in the chat. Throwback and alternate double. So here's that link. Throwback and alternates double. 4 spots to go. All spots bought in to this double break in the next 13 plus minutes. If I could type here. 13 plus minutes. Get $15 in store credit.
Joshua jumping in again.
All right. So it's not, you don't get that credit once. You get it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
So Josh would then will get $30 in store credit.
Yeah, and you don't have to, Josh, I know you bought them in 2 separate orders. You could do more than one spot in an order, and we'll just multiply the 15 however
Yeah, if
many.
he gets the last 3 spots, we would give him $45 in store credit.
Right.
So you're definitely correct on that part, Mike. Make it nice and easy for you, my man, when it comes to that store credit. The bait man, Josh.
He
Making
just got
moves.
$30 back.
$30
Just like
back.
that.
That's a free jersey spot.
Yeah.
So you could use it. I always take advantage, and I always say, Mike, a lot of these like flash sales, as we're calling them, offers we offer personally. Now, this is a little bit more for the night shows, but I like to reward the people that come in the show early.
Yeah.
So for these night shows, I'm doing these things between 6 and 8. When it gets to be 8 o'clock, I'm no longer doing these type of specials. So,
Ooh, so you gotta come in early.
It's for everyone that comes in early. Early at noon, early at 9, early at 6. Why is that? Because this thing is momentum driven. We get started breaking early, we'll be breaking often the rest of the show. So
Early
it's all
and
about
often.
getting that kickstart early in the show.
No doubt about that.
No doubt, no diggity here on that timer. So let's go. 23 of you guys watching. Let's get that double closed up. And then that will get us one more single box break. And then we'll get a brand new series here in the break room. Mr. Bateman, we got a big name in the next series.
He brought it down to just 3 to go.
I know,
So, I mean, if he
but-
wants to jump in and get a couple more spots to bring it even closer and still get more store credit, I mean, that's
Keep it
doable.
going. Now, I'll say this about Josh. Josh is a massive Buffalo Bill fan. He will not be disappointed about what the next series will have in it. I'll leave it at that. You will not be disappointed. It'll be a 4-spot break too, Mike. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun, Mr. Josh. As soon as we get this series closed up, you'll be in, so to speak, break room heaven.
So all he needs is the East then in that break.
Yeah, when we get to that break here in a little bit, Mr. Bateman. So 28 live visitors on the site, 21 viewers watching the show right now. Who's getting that throwback and alternate mixer? 3 spots to go, closest break right now. Let me drop that link in for you guys. Here's that link. That is how you directly get in that throwback and alternate mixer. Clock is ticking, Mike. Clock is ticking. Take advantage while you still can. I like these timers because I know Robbie was talking about this earlier today, but personally, I'm a man of the moment. I'm not a guy that likes to wait around. I'm very impatient. I want to get these done ASAP. So get them while you still can, right? Because 10 minutes from now, you're not going to get this bonus offer. So that break is 3 spots to go. It's 12:54. We'll be on till 2 o'clock minimum. If it's busy, we'll go past 2, but minimum 1 hour and 6 minutes. In the next hour and 6 minutes, the break is 3 spots to go. We know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Not a chance it won't happen the next hour and 6 minutes.
Right.
Might as well make it happen and get you guys some bonus money back.
Yeah, you're already 5 minutes in, guys. Don't delay. We only have under 10 at this point.
Under 10, left. Clock is ticking. And we got that Inter Miami pink on the timer. Lionel Messi, Inter Miami pink. So 22 of you guys watching, take advantage. By the way, we shouldn't even need the timer for this. Let this sink in. I'll put this out there. It's 132 a spot on this break. It's 2 boxes coming out. There is actually in this series, believe it or not, Mike, there's actually odds here are 2 and 3 chance that the Barry Sanders comes out in this next break. Barry Sanders, Lions Authentic. Actually, here's one I would think about. You buy 4 spots in that double break, you would have a 50% chance to win, and you could win a Barry Sanders helmet for about $500, which is definitely worth it because that Barry Sanders helmet is worth more than $500. Yeah. So that's a 50% chance to win the Barry. 2 and 3 chance it comes out, but you buy the 4 spots, you have 50% chance to get the NFC North and then possibly win that Barry Sanders. Now, all of these helmets in this series are awesome because they're throwbacks. It's the type of jerseys, helmets, minis that teams used to wear back in the day. So you're going to get some sort of helmet that's a little bit different, a little bit alternate, not a helmet you see in the break room as often.
Right.
So I want to take advantage and get these helmets for sure for you guys here in the UA Live break room. I definitely want to take advantage and get these done here today.
You know, a lot of alternates do have some kind of homage to the alternate or the throwback style of their team too. So throwbacks and alternates, they go really nicely hand in hand, and you definitely see it, especially when it comes to that Barry Sanders. I think we've seen the Lions go back to those in like specialty games once or twice here or there, no?
I think so. I think what I like about it specifically, though, when I think of a throwback series, it'd be different if we had for example, Jahmyr Gibbs in that helmet. Personally, like it would be cool, but not as cool. What's great about that Barry Sanders helmet is that he actually wore that helmet back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That exact helmet, actually, that's before the Speedflex era, so he might have actually wore that exact same style, definitely the exact same look on that Barry Sanders Lions Authentic. Makes me think of that show Home Improvement where Tim the Two-Man Taylor's got the lion stuff in the background. Did we get in that same break again?
We did. That was Adam jumping in.
Adam who?
Dittmer.
Adam Dittmer, putting us, 2 to go?
Yep.
So we got only 7 minutes and 11 seconds left, guys, to get that $15 store credit. Adam's getting $15. I know Josh got $30 because he bought 2 of them.
Right.
Did buy 2 of them.
Adam was already in that break twice, so this is his third spot.
Maybe he's thinking that 50-50 shot, Adam, right? Maybe thinking that 50-50 shot, buy 1 more and get that Barry Sanders in that break. And we are going to drop the next series as soon as Barry Sanders comes out. So no matter what, we're getting that last single done. It's 6 to go. We're not putting anything back in inventory. We're not refunding. The series is going, at some point today, whether it's this show, the next show, But we are going to drop the new series without even closing this one, provided Barry Sanders comes out. Now, if Barry does not come out in this double box break, then the single is going to go right away because you guys will know it's a Barry Sanders helmet guaranteed in that last box.
Yeah.
And the buy-in for that single, by the way, is only $66. So I might consider buying the last 6 spots and get yourself a 75% chance at Barry Sanders.
Yeah, set yourself up for success even if Barry does come out in this double. You know?
So I always love to reward the customers that are listening. Now, I get some guys can only watch, they can only listen, they're busy all day. But for those guys that take time out of their busy days to watch our show, listen to our show, you know, I want to give them rewards like the store credit for this series. That's our way of giving back to you guys.
Right.
$15. I mean, I know it's $15. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever, but it is definitely a nice little reward system. A nice little reward system, a little bit of bonus money back, and sometimes that store credit, you use that to get in a break, and you actually end up winning a Speed Flex worth over $1,000. That happens all too often. We had a guy recently, Mike, that got $3 on the wheel spin, and everyone was poking fun at him. Put it into a break, won a Speed Flex.
We just had, who was it yesterday that was winning? Let me double check. It was, oh, am I not going to be able to find it now? No, here it is. Dennis Rivers yesterday. He used his signature club points to take a $66 spot in the single of this throwback series, bring it down to $55, and win an Edgerrin James Speed Flex.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
I see Brad Hinton jumping in. Welcome, Brad. Second ever order with this new customer in that diamond break. Now, I'm not going to give Brad's address away because we don't do that, but I can see the state Brad is from, and I'm just going to infer that he's a Lions fan. There's a Barry Sanders Speedflex in the diamonds. He's making a good move by jumping in, but there's also a Barry Sanders in the throwbacks with 3 boxes left.
And you'll get cash back. Hurry up.
Brad, 4 minutes and 12 seconds, my man. You jump in the next 4 minutes, and 12 seconds will give you $15 in store credit. We're 1 spot to go now in the throwbacks, actually.
Josh jumped in there once again.
Josh Bateman?
Yeah.
More money for
if
Josh.
Adam can have 3 spots, so can I.
So that'll be a 2 and 3 chance that Barry Sanders helmet comes out on that break. 2 and 3 chance, and actually, we'll close out this store credit. Maybe we'll get this done before the 15-minute timer, Mike, right? Yeah. If that last spot goes, the timer actually goes with it because it's just for that throwback double box. So, by the way, if you're Josh Bateman, something to think about, Mike, 40% is not a bad chance. There is a 40% chance if Josh buys out the practice squad double that he gets the Bruce Smith because there's 5 boxes left. He's a Bills fan, buys out this practice squad double, 2 boxes come out, 2 of the 5. He would then have a 40% chance to win Bruce Smith plus 1 extra item. So that double, 102 a spot, about $800, which I would say that Bruce Smith Speed Flex worth probably a little bit more than that in that ballpark, but you get the extra item with it. If you win the Bruce Smith plus the second item, you definitely profit in that practice squad double. Are we sold out throwback?
Nope, that was Mike Knight jumping into the single. I think I've seen his name here in the break room before, but it is coming up as a new customer.
Okay, well, welcome, Michael Knight, whether you're or not, my man. That promo is just for the double, but hey, Mike's getting his spots in case that Barry Sanders is not in that double box break.
Yeah.
Which we see that all the time. I know Dom and I talk about this all the time. We had this big chase going on. The double was selling. That's the hottest break in the room. Then all of a sudden, the big name actually ends up going in the single box break.
Yeah.
I always advise you guys to be in the double and the single both. You cannot guarantee you're going to win Barry Sanders. But if you're in the single and double both, you guarantee yourself a chance to be in the break that Barry comes out of.
Right.
So that's just another strategy point.
Set yourself up for success. I say it all the time here on the show, and I think people may think I'm a little bit of a broken record when I do, but luck is just opportunity meeting preparation. If you prepare properly and then you have that opportunity presented to you, like we are giving you with the Throwback Mixer series, that's the opportunity. You are prepping yourself by getting in there. Everybody sees that you win something. They go, wow, that guy's lucky. Nope. That guy just jumped in on that promo. Well, there's only 90 seconds left.
90 seconds and one spot left. So there could be only one more person that takes advantage of this, Mike.
Could we get a buzzer beater here?
You got a buzzer beater?
We do not.
Michael Jordan? No, not MJ?
Not yet.
Not MJ. So tick tock, guys. We do have Daniel jumping into the diamond single. There we go. I love when the new guys jump in the best breaks. Daniel Sandow jumping in. By the way, again, Daniel, looking at the address, might be a Barry Sanders fan.
Yeah.
We got the Barry Sanders and the Diamonds, guys. But we do have this Barry Sanders and the alternates mixer. 1 in 3 chance the next box in here is Barry Sanders. 1 spot to go. The retro line helmet. The most humble athlete in sports history, Barry Sanders. Do you know what Barry Sanders did during his Heisman Trophy presentation, Mike?
What did he do?
He was across the world in Asia playing an exhibition football game.
Oh, I do remember that.
Did not show up for the Heisman Trophy presentation. Troy Aikman was there, finalist. Aikman did not get it. Barry Sanders won it and was not there to receive it, which I always find kind of weird because these days during the Heisman Trophy presentation, just after college football in general, there would probably not be an exhibition game across the world.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma State had an exhibition game across the world, and Barry was playing in it.
That's crazy. That's
Timer
pretty cool.
is off the board.
Ooh.
Timer is off the board. With that said, Mike, I'm going to allow some last-second buzzer beaters. That would be 1:04 p.m. Any order postmarked 1:04 will be given that $15 store credit. Once the clock strikes 1:05, you will no longer get that store credit.
Especially because, well, we just hit 105 here, but we'll see what it comes up as in the
Yeah,
Shopify
sometimes
here.
the Shopify is a little different here.
But I will say, just close it out anyways, guys.
Yeah, we
We've got
should.
1 spot to go. It's going to break during this show, and we've got a whole hour here still left on this noon show. So it's going to go. You might as well be in there and get yourself set up for success.
Yeah, we got you, Brad. I'm guessing you're a Lions fan. I don't know if that's Paul Aiden. We do have your in that diamond break, which, by the way, has the greatest line of all time, Barry Sanders on the awesome ripped custom Speed Flex with that clean white and blue background. We got that silver visor. We did get your order, Paul, in that diamond break, putting us at 6 to go in the single. But once again, in the throwback break, we do have the Barry Sanders Lions Retro Authentic. So,
But we did close it out.
Who closed it up?
That was Daniel Brunkenhofer.
Daniel Brunkenhofer. Was it 10? You know what? Let's give him the $15 in store credit.
Okay.
We're super nice, Daniel. I know you had the bad beat in that jersey break.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
give
true.
Daniel $15 of store credit, which is closed, by the way, because that break is closed. So throwback, alternate, mixer double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the throwback break. We pulled the Barry Sanders here. We dropped the brand new series right afterwards. So, awesome, awesome. That single, by the way, is down to, I think, just 5 to go, Mike. So if the Barry does not come out here, that single is going to fill up pretty darn quickly, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Maui with the Busa. All right. He's got 16 and 22. What's your picture of Maui? I see a quarterback right there. I can't see what team that is. Is that Josh Allen or is that Dan Marino? I can't tell, Mike, who the quarterback is. Throwback double, though. 16 and 22 are good. 16 and 22 are coming up. So 1 box left, number 15 in this awesome, awesome series. Adam Dittmer, Bobby Casada, Joshua Bateman, Adam Dittmer, Joshua Bateman, and Daniel Brunkenhofer here. Good luck, guys. 16 and 22 coming up in the throwback. 7 times for our spots. Let's see some magic in the UA Live break room. Show me the magic. Got 4, we got 5, we got 6, and we got 7. All right, Joshua Bateman in that Barry Sanders spot. Basically got a 2 and 3 chance at Barry Sanders. Daniel Brunkenhofer, NFC South. Adam Dittmer, NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Joshua Bateman, AFC South. Bobby Casada, AFC East, and Joshua Bateman, AFC West. All right, here we go. Box 16 of 30 in the throwback and alternate mixer. Let's see something nice here, Mike. What do you say?
Let's say, yeah.
What do you say? It's a heavy one.
Uh-oh.
What do you say?
Uh-oh.
A heavy box. A box for
Right
a
away?
king. The Lion King.
Right
Barry
away.
Sanders. Let's go, Joshua Bateman. Congratulations on your Barry Sanders Authentic. 10 seasons, 10 Pro Bowls, 10 1,000-yard rushing seasons. In my opinion, the greatest running back of all time on the classic Lions lid.
Wow.
Barry Sanders.
We wasted no time getting to that one.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And Josh will drop that new series here in a second. It's going to feature a Josh Allen Authentic. Joshua Bateman's ears just perked up as a Bills fan. It'll be the deep ball mixer, which it's called a deep ball mixer. It makes sense why Josh Allen would be in it, right?
Right, yeah.
That does make a lot of sense. Also for Daniel Brunkenhofer, who's a Niner fan, there will be a Joe Montana in that series as well, which also makes sense.
We are at 5 to go in this last single. Do we want to just...
No, we'll drop it and we'll do the series as well. We'll do both.
okay, yeah,
That's
cool.
what I'm saying.
I got you.
It'll sell out regardless, but we'll go ahead and drop that new series already for these customers.
Cool.
That was kind of the promise. If we get that Barry Sanders out, no matter where we're at, we drop the new series anyway, and we'll let that last single sell out by itself. Then we'll take it down when it sells out.
Gotcha.
All right, second box in the throwbacks. This has been a really, really fun series. Second box, 22 out of 30. Let's see what we got next. For the Barry fans, there's a Barry in the Diamonds, guys. We do have a Barry in the Diamonds. Well, Mr. Bateman's going to get both. It's a beautiful, beautiful Oiler jersey. Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the best linemen ever. A Chief and an Oiler legend, the late, great Curly Culp with the Hall of Fame 13 inscription. I love these Oiler jerseys, man. They look clean. And that sort of light blue, Carolina, Argentina blue right there. Oiler blue for the Curly Culp. Nice. All right, that's such a great name, Curly. I can think of 2 people named Curly, and I hate that I'm making another Packer reference, but Curly Lambeau and Curly Culp. That's it. That's the only Curlys I know of, Mike.
Well, and Curly from the Three Stooges, of course.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot that one.
That's
My
about
bad.
it, though. I don't think he had quite as good numbers.
Not football numbers,
No.
at least. So, very nice, Josh, on that Culp jersey. Joshua Bateman in the house here. All right. And let's just get that last throwback done anyway. I can't wait to see what it is. Would love to get that last one done anyway. But I cannot wait to get in this new series. This is actually, Mike, I'm a little biased. I always am towards my series. The series is my own brainchild. The 4-spot series. It's my idea, so personally invested in it doing well. I'm not going to lie. I want the series to do well. I love that it's a 4-spot break because, what do we always say, Mike? 3 or less is the magic number. Once the break is at 3 spots or less, the break usually sells out pretty quickly. Well, one person buys in, it is automatically 3 or less to go. What's up, Bob? What is Bob putting in there? I don't even know what that means. Nayuk. What's going on, Bob?
I have... Oh, nyuk, like the Stooges.
Oh,
okay.
I got you. My bad.
That took me a second, too.
Yeah. See, I'm impressed, Mike. Usually the younger guys don't get the retro references, but pretty good.
I was raised all right.
Mike is a cultured guy here in the break room.
I was raised on Svengoolie as well, especially during this October season.
Okay.
Big dub
dubs,
indeed.
says Joshua Bateman. 2 dubs, Barry Sanders, and of course, that Curly Culp jersey as well. And Josh is going to get himself what? He bought, was it 2 or 3? I think 3 during that promo hour. $45 in store credit, Josh, coming back to you.
Yeah.
So, Congrats, my man. Come and get those bills. Here's that 4-spot single is active right now, guys. And just to clarify how this works, this is a 4-spot break. You guys will see in the listing it says a 4-spot break. The series will have 4 divisions consisting of the North, South, East, and West. You see that 144, you see it's a little bit pricier, but basically it's like 72 in an 8-spot break. The double in the deep ball mixer will be double that, Mike.
Right.
Then you would potentially get the NFC North and the AFC North, for example. Great spot to be in would be the East. Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin are all East hits. NFC East, AFC East. Abdul Carter Speed Flex, also in the East spot. The South spot, for example, Earl Campbell, AFC South, Julius Peppers, NFC South. Andre Johnson, AFC South. We have Warren Moon as well in the AFC South. We got Caleb Williams in here, Mike, our quarterback.
Yeah,
who is looking pretty good, by the way. I'm just going to say this. If you're going to be a Mahomes, a Burrow, a Lamar, or a Josh Allen in this series, you'll be great no matter what. But the vast majority of quarterbacks, it is amazing what happens when you actually get them an offensive line.
Yeah.
Because the Bears have,
5 seconds.
a much better offensive line than last year, and it's showing on the football field.
There's still some holes, but I mean, you're starting to see more of that talent from Caleb come out when he has more time in the pocket. I'm interested to see how the Bears respond after evening things up, going 500 right into that early bye week, and then they have a tough matchup against the Commanders.
Game.
So yeah,
no Hail Marys.
Right? Yeah, this is
Hail Marys.
This is the bad karma that started for the Bears last year. Let's hopefully this gets them above 500 and starts up a good karma, maybe a win streak.
Right? Maui called out that James Speed Flex yesterday. Nice job, my man. We got how many flexes in here? There's the Julius Peppers, the Bo Nix custom, the Abdul Carter custom, and the Earl Campbell Oiler flex. So there are actually multiple flexes in here. Here's a look at that Bo Nix, very, very clean Bronco Speed Flex. Here's a closer look at the Myles Garrett Chrome. Where's the Myles Garrett? It's not even in the picture, Mike, but it's in the videos. So that's weird, but it is listed, so it's there.
Yeah, right.
So nothing you did, it's
no,
not in the photo.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett flex, and here's that Abdul Carter Speed Flex, guys. So 4-spot break. This series will consist of 4 divisions, including the North, South, East, and West. So that is already 4 spots to go. And then we have the double box of that up as well, right, Mike? Yes, double box is up as well. So this one for $288, you can, for example, get the Josh Allen Authentic in the AFC East, or actually East spot, and you pair that together with, say, a Jim Kelly jersey. I'm looking at you, Joshua Bateman. We have the 2 best Bills quarterbacks of all time. A Josh Allen Authentic plus a Jim Kelly jersey. Those 2 combined worth over $1,000 easy, Mike. Get them for just over $200 in that deep ball. Kind of fitting, there's a lot of quarterbacks in here, right? Jim Kelly, Joe Montana, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Warren Moon, Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, Bo Nix. It's not called the deep ball mixer for no reason. We got a lot of deep ball passers in here. So I'll put this on the ticker. Deep ball, 1 through 30 on the ticker. 30-box series. Let's get this done. 30 boxes, and we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 16 photoed headliners. Wow. 16, Mike. That's better than a 1 in 2 chance at a photoed headliner in this break. 5, 8, 10, 12, 16. Then we have secondary headliners. Joe Green, Jared Allen, Michael Vick. Uh-oh, Mike. Joe Theismann,
no.
Theismann, Theismann. So it's a 20 and 30 chance at a headliner in our brand new deep ball mixer. Every single box out there, every single headliner. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speed flexes. 1 in 6 chance at a speed flex. And technically, again, when you buy that 4-spot break, it's the same as buying 1 spot in an 8-spot break. All right, 2 spots in an 8 spot break, excuse me.
Right.
So usually, it would be what? $72 basically for buying 1 spot. Instead, it's, cut in half, right? It's $144 for that single spot. It would be equivalent of buying a diamond single for $72. So actually a cheaper entry point to get a speed flex in that 4 spot break.
We do have a jersey personal for Daniel Bruckenhofer.
You see, Daniel's learning. He figured it out.
Yeah,
The
he
customers
said,
helped him out. He figured out buying the jersey personal is worth it. Let us know, Daniel, what number you would like, my man, in your jersey personal, Mr. Bruckenhofer. So, Daniel, drop us a box number for your jersey personal. It's getting personal in the break room, Mike.
Yeah.
Jersey personal. So I definitely presume we'll have some folks in that deep ball mixer here this afternoon. It's kind of funny because I looked up and I was like, oh, already, half the people already bought into it, Mike. But then I realized it's a 4 spot break.
Oh.
So I was like, whoa. I was like, that was fast. That was fast.
Well, what is 4 to go that isn't a 4 spot break is that throwback mixer single. So we can close that out and get that out of here. See what we have in that and more series. But also, almost 4 to go. 3
Diamonds.
spots bought in is going to be the diamond single.
Yeah, 5 to go in that diamond single as well. I just read that all Theismann sign items are being immediately recalled for causing mass hysteria and total madness. Well, if that's the case, Bob, I would get it right now while you still can, right? It makes it only more valuable.
I had to give a Theismann story yesterday. I was like, uh-oh.
I
did
heard.
a little Hail Mary before. I was like, let me do this justice.
Right? I had to go back
Or was
and
it
watch
Monday?
the footage.
Was it Monday? I think it was Monday.
No, it was yesterday, I think, because someone in the chat was telling me about it. I didn't get a chance to watch
yeah.
it. But I'll go back and rewind the footage.
I probably got a lot wrong.
That's okay. I get a lot wrong every time, and I've been doing it for a while now. 16 from Daniel. Thank you, my man. 16 for that jersey personal. 1-6. Looking for number 16, Joe Montana, perhaps. The 49er icon, the great quarterback, Joe Montana. We do have Vincent jumping in that diamond single as well. Thank you, Vincent. Let's see that Barry Sanders here. We got 284 live visitors on the website right now. 23 viewers, but 284 people currently on our website, Mike. So you know what that means? We should see some orders here in the next, 30, 40 minutes. What's up, Dennis Rivers? Hey, fellas, good morning. Good morning, my man. How you doing on a Wednesday afternoon? All right, Daniel. He is getting a red jersey. It's not the Montana, but it is one of the best returners of all time. The human joystick. How about Dante Hall?
Ooh.
I know Devin Hester is the best one I've seen, but before Devin Hester, this guy was the king. Pro Bowler, All-Pro, part of the All-Decade team. Oh, you know what? I got excited thinking it's Dante Hall. It's actually Dwayne Bowe. It's the wide receiver instead. I led the league in receiving touchdowns one season, somewhere over the Dwayne Bowe. It is Dwayne Bowe on the jersey. See, I see 82 in Chiefs. I think of Dante Hall. But Dwayne Bowe, also iconic. Beautiful, beautiful jersey right there. JSA certified for Daniel Bruckenhofer. So, yes, Joe Theismann. We have a lot of fun Joe Theismann stories. We get to learn a lot about Joe Theismann, Dennis. I guess you have to wait and see what happens if we pull Theismann.
Oh, was it Dennis that won the Theismann the other day? Then that was when I gave the story, I think.
Okay. I got to get these stories patented, Mike. So you can't touch my stories. I know Dom is afraid to do the story, so he doesn't touch it.
I know.
That's okay. I allow it. There's no patent out there. You can do it,
No,
Mike.
it was Monday because it was Josh, and I wasn't going to do it. And then I was like, Josh is new here in the break room. He needs to get indoctrinated,
I can't remember if he got a Theismann story last week. He either got a Theismann or a Mooney. I can't remember which one. Did he say he had a Theismann already or no? Do you remember?
He did not, because I asked him, I said, have you had a Theismann? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, we got to do it then.
Yes. Here goes. Great story. Yeah, Dennis, I made that whole story up.
Yes.
So copycat over there. I'm getting royalties for this Theismann story.
Yeah.
I will say, Mike, I'll be honest with you. About 99% of new customers like the story. Of people that have been in the break room for 3 months or less, about 80% like the story. Of people that have been in the break room for more than 6 months, it's 50-50.
Yeah, they're like, all right.
So,
we've heard all the variations at this point.
It's 50-50 for, I'll be honest though, we've had a lot more new people the last few weeks. As soon as I start saying that Theismann story, our viewers go up and our sales go up.
Yeah.
So I can't go with, against the data. The data is working in that Theismann story. So nice job on that Dwayne Bowe, Daniel. Dwayne Bowe, Chief jersey. Very, very nice hit. Mr. Bronkenhofer. He's getting closer. He's got the red color down. Now just got to get that other red, Joe Montana. Yeah, it is a great story. 100%, Dennis. It is a great story. So, guys, closest breaks right now. We have actually 3 breaks, technically 4 with the doubles. I always look at the breaks that say 4 spots to go. It's 1:24. We're going till 2 o'clock at least. At the absolute earliest we'll leave the show would be 2 p.m. Central Time. So in the next 36 minutes, there's 4 breaks, Mike, I think we can do. The diamond single, the throwback single, and both of the deep ball, the single and the double version of the deep ball. So let me showcase the breaks that are close, the breaks that I think we can definitely knock out this show. So I'll get started with this 4-spot break, the brand new series. I think a lot of folks probably don't know how this works. When I say 4-spot break, that means you have a 1 in 4 chance to win for every spot you buy. Now, most of our breaks that we offer, actually almost all, unless it's this 4-spot break or the 1 in 4 series, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win. Your odds to win in this break are exponentially better. Instead of a 1 in 8 chance, you have a 1 in 4 chance. Also, there's a 16 in 30 chance at a photoed headliner. Now, it's called a deep ball mixer. That is why it makes sense that we have a lot of quarterbacks. Joe Montana, top 4 quarterback ever. Josh Allen, maybe the best quarterback right now, on his way to being top 10 ever. Kurt Warner, Jim Kelly, I would say top 20 quarterbacks ever. Warren Moon, all those guys, Hall of Famers. Warren Moon, top 20 quarterback, like I said. Caleb Williams. Look, the way Caleb has played the last few weeks, he might enter that top 10 quarterback discussion. Very, very clean with that orange ink, Caleb Williams. Bo Nix on the custom flex. Bo Nix went into Philadelphia, down double digits in the 4th quarter, and came out a winner. The Eagles have lost like 2 games the last something like 20 games they've played. So that to me is mighty, mighty impressive. So very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. So Michael Irvin, I've been watching that Cowboy documentary. Just finished it on Monday. I know everyone gets caught up in Jerry Jones. That documentary is mainly about Jerry. The most interesting character in that documentary, hands down, Michael Irvin. The most interesting characters, period, in sports, the great Michael Irvin. So you got to have wide receivers for deep balls, right? Justin Jefferson, probably the best receiver in the league right now. Michael Irvin, one of the all-time greats. A lot of good ones. Andre Johnson, probably the best Texan offensive player ever on that salute to service. That could be super duper clean. Andre Johnson, STS. I know the one you like, Mike. I know it's not a receiver, it's deep ball. LaDainian Tomlinson Eclipse Authentic.
Yeah.
We don't get those eclipses often. That lid with that Charger Lightning bolt, that blue visor, that is absolutely stunning on LaDainian Tomlinson. So every single headliner out there, guys, in the series, 4-spot break, 1 in 4 chance to win. There you go, Dennis, the Jeremy Shockey football with the Super Bowl inscription on it from our store. Very, very cool. So let's get this deep ball off and running, guys. We are down to 4 spots to go in the single, 4 spots to go in the double. It is only a 4-spot break. Closest break right now, the diamond single. 3 spots to go. 3 spots to go on the diamond single. These are the all authentic helmets. Every single box is an authentic. Don't have to worry about a mini or jersey. They're all authentic helmets, and they're all massive names, by the way. Baker Mayfield, got to be up there for MVP this season. The Bucks are 4-1, all 4 wins in the fourth quarter, executed by Baker Mayfield, Mr. Clutch. Speaking of clutch, Kurt Warner, most career playoff passing yards per game. Not Tom Brady, not Joe Montana, not Patrick Mahomes. Most passing yards per game in playoff history, the great Kurt Warner. J.J. McCarthy, this dude is a winner. Winter Warrior Speed Flex, national champion at Michigan. And I'll be honest, Carson Wentz has not done enough to keep that job in Minnesota. When McCarthy gets back healthy, that's his job. That's their quarterback 1, J.J. McCarthy. Speaking of 1, the greatest running back ever for me, and I'm a Bears fan. I love Walter Payton. I'm just real. Barry Sanders was better. For all the guys that missed out on Barry in that throwback break, here he is on that custom rib Speed Flex. That lid worth probably in the ballpark of $1,500, give or take, Mike. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. Get it for just over $100 in that diamond single. So that is super clean for Barry Sanders. JJ's a beast, says Paul, right? Come and get him. Get the NFC North, get the Barry Sanders and the JJ McCarthy. 1 spot, $206, 2 speed flexes in that double, just like that. Double is moving too, by the way. That's 6 to go. Single is 3 to go. And then we do have that throwback break, 3 spots to go. Now, this is the last box in the series. It is not a headliner, but it'll be the last chance at a throwback lid, mini or jersey. This break is definitely happening here soon. So throwback, deep ball, and diamonds are the breaks we'll knock out by the 2 p.m. hour. Now, the headliner mixer is the chase today. So if we get a headliner mixer done by 2 o'clock, we will definitely put you guys in that chase wheel spin list. If this break is not done by 2 o'clock, Mike, there will be no chase wheel spin.
Yeah, let's get a chase wheel spin.
I want to do one. A little bonus money, give out some free money. Who do you think is the best point guard ever? Steph Curry or Magic Johnson? That's tough, right?
I might be era biased, but I've watched a lot more of Steph Curry, so I'd lean Steph Curry.
Well, they're both in here. They're both in here.
Yeah, you don't have to choose, right? So you could get both, but yeah, I lean towards Steph Curry just because he's an incredible 3-point shooter.
Yes.
So, he's flashy. I like it.
He's the better overall player, I think. Magic's the more pure point guard, so it depends on what your team needs, but I'm a Steph Curry guy as well. Now, this one, speaking of this series, Curry, Henderson, TJ Watt, David Ortiz, Vlad Sr., Johnny Bench, Magic Johnson, Giannis, and Kevin Durant. Now, this one you might go a little Homer and era specific too. Maybe more Homer than era. Best DH ever. Is it David Ortiz or your boy Frank Thomas?
No, it's David Ortiz.
David Ortiz?
It's David Ortiz, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Frank Thomas, don't get me wrong, was an absolute stud during his era, and he did a lot of good for the White Sox, but that White Sox 05 team won the World Series without him. He was injured during that time. He stepped away from the team. I got to give it to Big Papi. He was there for all 3 of those championships.
Clutch.
He was there for, they've won 4 in recent history, but he had retired by that 4th one, but he was clutch in 04, 07,
07
and 13. He wasn't there for 18. He had retired by then. But I mean, when you talk about like DHs in the game today, everybody is making that argument this year. We brought it up on the broadcast, I think, on Ohtani's one of them, but he's an exception because he's that dual player that he could be on the defensive side, that he could pitch as well. Now, he hadn't last year when he won all those awards. He was just DHing, but they talk about Cal Raleigh this year, who's playing that really tough catcher position and putting up numbers, versus a guy who's just DHing like an Aaron Judge. And the fact that Aaron Judge is even in that conversation against a guy who plays defensively every single day for the most part, that shows how good of a player Aaron Judge is.
And Judge was playing
David
defense
Ortiz
before injury. He is very good at defense, too, with the injuries.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But, I'm talking this year, there's that conversation. But the fact that a DH is in that conversation, you almost have to give it to Judge. And back when it was not Aaron Judge's era and it was Big Papi's era, so sorry, New York Yankees fans. It's got to go Red Sox. It's got to go Big Papi.
They're happy from last night, though. They had a nice comeback.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But Big Papi, man, there was no doubt he was winning those awards.
Yeah, I think the tiebreaker for me, compared to him and Edgar Martinez and Frank Thomas, is the playoffs, right?
Right.
He was, World Series MVP, clutch in the playoffs. Now, to be fair to Frank Thomas and Edgar Martinez, they didn't have as many chances as Ortiz, but when Ortiz was there, the dude delivered. Thomas, a better average hitter. Big Papi, a better power hitter.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker goes to the playoffs. I'm with you. Ortiz, the best DH ever.
Yeah.
Curry, Henderson, that TJ Watt flex. Ortiz, Vlad Sr., Magic Johnson, Johnny Bench, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant. Then all the secondary headliners, Jamar Chase, John Smoke, Shaq, CeeDee Lamb, Trevor Hoffman, Allen Iverson. 15 and 21 chance at a headliner if you guys want to knock out that Chase wheel spin.
Let's do it.
But I'm going to drop the most likely break, though. I think this 4-spot break is doable. I think this throwback break is doable. The headliner's doable. The deep ball is doable. But there's one break that I pretty much can say with about 97, 98% certainty will happen this show. That would be the Diamond Single.
Yeah.
I know our customers are always looking for what break will happen this show. I don't want to wait till the 3 p.m. show. Don't want to wait till the 6 p.m. show. This break I just dropped in, 3 spots to go on that Diamond Single. This break is definitely going down, and it's going down this show. That's 26 minutes, Mike. There's not a chance we're leaving 3 spots left with 26 minutes to go on this awesome pass rush Diamond Series. Baker Mayfield on that rave. These are limited edition raves. They're not going to be made out there all that often. I love all the rave helmets. That Baker Mayfield is beautiful. Kurt Warner on that Rams Authentic. In my opinion, I was a Bears fan as a kid. Unfortunately, Mike, we did not have quarterbacks in Chicago.
Yeah.
There was a lot of issues with the quarterback spot.
There's a carousel.
I had to go to something different. I had to find myself quarterback play outside of Chicago. Where did I gravitate to? Peyton Manning and the Colts, and the greatest show on turf, Kurt Warner. One of my favorite players as a kid. I love that beautiful Ram Authentic. I know this is a kind of like a hot take, but I actually like the current Ram helmet more than the old school one. That's my favorite standard helmet that's worn in the games.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a better helmet in actual NFL games that's worn, not counting the throwbacks, the customs, the ones they wear on the reg. Not a better helmet than that Ram helmet, in my opinion.
It's tough because, even though it's the same team, they're kind of apples and oranges. Like, you love the throwbacks for the St. Louis vibes and all that. But, yeah, you can't go wrong with the new yellow that really pops. And the fact that the whole side of the helmet is a Ram rather than just the Rams logo is really cool.
Agreed. That J.J. McCarthy is awesome, too, as well. That Winter Warrior flex with that purple visor. Then we got the Barry Sanders custom flex, talking about a guy that, it was interesting because him and Deion Sanders were the exact same draft, Mike. And Deion Sanders is quite possibly the most flashy player in football history. He would dance, he would high step, he would spike the ball. Barry Sanders, same thing like LaDainian Tomlinson does in that deep ball. Touchdown Barry Sanders, hand the ball to the ref.
Yep.
A lot different perspective than the other Sanders of that era. Not saying one is right, one is wrong. Like you said, apples and oranges. But those guys were very different.
Yeah. No, and you were even talking about when Barry Sanders was being awarded the Heisman, and he wasn't even there to receive it because he was busy just working on his craft.
Incredible. By the way, you can tell it's getting a little bit cooler here because today is probably the coolest day we've had in a while, Mike.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is out and about.
I noticed that.
We got Santa in the chat says Diamond Single and throwback break. Let's go. 3 left on both. Get in and let's break. I'm in both. Get in, guys.
I got to write my letter. I want a pony and I want a Red Ryder BB gun.
Santa Claus in the chat. Now, we've had a lot of famous people join our show. Tony Gonzalez,
the real Tony
Michael
Gonzalez,
Irvin,
yeah.
The real Tony Gonzalez.
The real Michael Irvin, yeah.
The real Mike Singletary actually was on the show.
Right,
that part is
we're
true.
Not joking. Yeah.
That's not a joke, but we've never had Santa Claus before.
Wow.
Santa! I know him! I know him.
Next thing you know, we'll be getting the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny. Well, we had the Easter Bunny on the show this past Easter.
Yeah, Robbie Lopez.
Yeah.
So Santa Claus. You know what, Mike? I'm not going to get greedy. All I want from Santa is everyone to buy brake spots. I don't need the Red Ryder BB gun. I don't want to shoot myself. I don't want the stream getting banned from YouTube either. We don't want that.
No.
We just want brake spots.
Well, so since it was Robbie Lopez as the Easter Bunny and he works for this company,
Okay.
Santa has the advantage because he can play in the breaks. He can get those shots. So Santa himself can grant your Christmas wish.
And you know what? He might save our shipping department the cost. If Santa wins, he'll fly the sleigh down in super warp speed.
Exactly.
And we save on the shipping costs. How does that work, Santa? So Christmas is what, like a few months away?
Yeah.
He's got to test run the sleigh, Mike. He's got to have some trial runs to make sure it's working okay. He'll come down here and get the helmets.
Who's to say it's his elves that aren't building these speed flexes for
They
us?
might
So,
be.
I mean,
They
maybe
might be.
he wins a helmet and it's already in his factory.
So
Steven says, I thought you want a star player for the White Sox. Listen, Steven, there's not a whole big list to choose from there, from star players from my White
could
Sox.
be a blast from the past. Could be Frank Thomas in that
But-
multi-sport break.
Yeah, I do want a player from the White Sox, although the question was Frank Thomas or David Ortiz.
Yeah.
And I took David Ortiz.
Yeah.
Come on now. Don't worry, Steven, I'm not that brainwashed.
Right? Honestly, I could see an argument for both guys, but I was impressed that you didn't go with the hometown bias here.
Yeah, no.
So let's get in those breaks for Santa Claus. 3 spots to go. All I want for Christmas is a Barry Sanders speed flex.
Yeah, that's how it
That's
goes.
all I want, Mike. I'm pretty sure Mariah Carey changed up the lyrics here. All I want for Christmas is a Barry Sanders speed flex.
That was actually patented just like the Joe Theismann story. And
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, she bought the rights to it. And she changed a couple of the lyrics. So
Okay.
that's what it was.
So that's what I know. Low key, I'm not even joking. Apparently, my fiance's mother hates that song, and I love that song.
There's no in between because
Yeah.
it gets so played during the season that people are
overplayed,
like,
yes.
stop, or they're just loving it.
Yeah, I'm definitely a guy that loves that song personally. So
Steven's blaming Colin in here. Is that for the White Sox hit? Or, I mean, typically we have a lot of Eagles in here. That's Colinspiracy.
well, Steven always likes to blame Colin for everything.
He's updating Wikipedia as
I have
we
some
speak.
breaking news.
Ooh,
Breaking news.
what do we got?
Breaking news. It's not sports related. It kind of is. I just see this at our break room channel from Dave in customer service. The winners for the September unboxing challenge.
Ooh,
Ashley Robertson,
ooh.
$250. Joseph Villafane, second place, $100. Todd Barbush and Nathan West are tied for third, $50.
Wow.
Dave
we got a tie.
is gonna issue the store credit for you guys, or a guy in customer service,
okay.
but did want to update you guys for folks asking about that the last few days. The September unboxing challenge video results are in.
Nice.
Congrats to Ashley, Joseph, Todd, and Nathan West.
Yeah, congrats,
So,
guys.
She says, "What? Thank you."
Ashley, I see you hiding out over there. Good
Well,
to see you.
$250 coming her way.
Yeah.
Store credit.
Hey, $250 can buy the majority of your spot in that deep ball double box.
You know
Or
what?
you can get a spot in
As
single.
soon as Santa got in the chat, Mike, I get this message in our break room channel from our customer service team. This is not a coincidence.
Magical. It's already the season. Forget Halloween and Thanksgiving. We're already skipping ahead since we got Santa here watching.
She's always watching. Well, first off, in case you're wondering what the heck, why we're just giving out $250, we are super nice. We do that often, but there is a little bit of an ad contest. Some info on the ad contest. Enter the Ultimate Autographs Unboxing Challenge for a chance to win a $250 UA gift card. Record yourself opening your memorabilia and send it to marketing@ultimateautographs.com. We'll choose the 3 best entries every month from the submissions. First place, $250. Second place, $100. And third place, $50. I got a question for you, Ashley. I will do this only if you're comfortable with it. And I'll probably do it on the next show because I've got to go back and pull up the videos myself, Mike. Are you comfortable with us playing your video on the stream? If you want us to, we're more than happy to play your video on the stream. I don't want to do it unless you guys want to, but Ashley, that goes for Joseph, Todd, and Nathan West. If you guys would like us to, we will gladly play that video on the stream for all to see. And that'll be during the 3 p.m. show if Ashley wants us to play that, Mike. How does that sound?
That'd be pretty cool. I haven't seen these myself.
Actually, I'll be fully honest. The first round we did, I watched all of them. They were great. You ever have something you're supposed to do and you forget to do it?
Yeah, that would be what this is.
This is what happened to me
I didn't vote on this month.
I did not get a chance to watch this bunch either. So if you're mad at me for not picking you, well, I didn't vote this round.
Yeah, right.
But I'm sure Ashley deserved it if everybody voted for her. But that actually would be my first time seeing it as well on the air for Miss Ashley. I don't mind at all. Perfect. So Ash, we'll show that off during the 3 p.m. show and look for that money from Dave in customer service. You know, store credit, gift cards here. 'Tis the season, Mike. We're just giving away money here in the break room. Just giving away money. We are super nice to you guys. Just giving that money away. All right, let's give away an authentic helmet now. This one's not free, but for $103. First off, this is the all diamond series, Mike. Every helmet in this series is worth well over $103. Think of it this way. The Barry Sanders Flex, that's probably closer to $1,500. Baker Mayfield, Kurt Warner, names like that, looking at, $600, $700, $800, depending on who you're selling to. But the worst stuff in this series is probably worth, $400-ish. The worst stuff. Not talking about like the worst name in the series. So even if you win with like 3 spots in that break, even if you win with 4 spots, you're doing all right in this diamond break, right? And you win a Barry Sanders Speedflex for $100 when it's worth more than 10 times that. I know it's not quite $250, but hey, actually it's better than $250. Yeah, because if it's worth $1,500 or $1,200, $1,300, you profit over $1,000 for just $100 buy-in.
Right.
So there you go. It was right before I went into the hospital, so no judging. LOL, says Ashley. Oh. Well, apparently, Ashley, let's be real. Nobody was judging you because you won.
Yeah.
So
they were judging you to the good.
Yeah, positive judging when it comes to that video, Miss Ashley Robertson.
We are one spot to go in the diamond single.
Yeah, that's coming up. Barry Sanders coming up. Maybe, if not Barry, one of these other names is coming up. 1 spot to go. That break will definitely go down here before the 2 p.m. hour. So awesome, guys, for the diamonds. And these are all authentics. We're usually, these days, Mike, I kind of quoted at 10 boxes or less left for the psychological chase. If there's a big name left with 10 boxes or less left, the customer's going to go crazy for it.
Yeah.
We're at 12 boxes right now with that Barry Sanders helmet out there. 12 boxes. So knock out 1 or 2 more, we hit that sweet spot and get this series done today. Kind of ironic, it's called the pass rush diamonds. I think of, pass rushers, but these are guys that were eluding pass rushers, right? Baker Mayfield, Kurt Warner, quick releases, Barry Sanders. And you pass rush him, he'll spin you and go to the house for 50 yards, just like that, Mr. Barry Sanders. So 1 spot to go, guys. I'll drop that link in the chat. Diamond Single is coming up here in the UA Live Break Room. An awesome afternoon show here for the noon hour. William jumping in, by the way. I want to give a shout out to all the customers that are in here. Mike, William Padano, Nick. Is Nick the guy? Who's the guy? Is William Santa or is... I think William Santa.
It's...
Oh, no, I shouldn't have released that information.
Oh.
No, my bad. I apologize.
Yeah. No, it is the real Santa. No, I think it's Daniel Sandahl.
Daniel Sandahl Santa, you think?
I think he was also saying he's been in the single and the double for the diamonds, and that would add
Okay,
up.
but we're not releasing that information.
Right. Could actually be the real Santa Claus. So
it could be Chris Kringle.
Old Saint Nick.
Right.
Yeah.
So William Padano, Nick Gaultier, I'm Tony Gonzalez, speaking of celebrities in the break room. We got Daniel Sandahl, Vincent Ladano, Daniel Brunkenhofer. We got Michael Knight, Joshua Bateman, Brad Hinton, Adam Dittmer, Charles Nelson, Robert Houston, Bobby Casada, Kane DeForest, Jack Edwards, Claude Haynes, all these customers in for the noon show.
He just sent a little Santa
There,
emoji.
there he is.
Santa is Santa.
Santa is here. Now, we actually have a customer who, he should be in the room right now because that TJ Watt Chrome in the headliner. He actually looks like Santa Claus.
Really?
James Strode. He's got the white
he's
beard.
got a big white beard, yeah.
19 Foo's the username. Used to be a regular, comes in once in a while.
I think I've seen him
but
earlier this week.
He does act. You've seen James Strode this week?
I think so, yeah.
He
yeah.
does actually look like Santa Claus in real life.
Does he?
So
I love it. That's
a little
beard
bit of
goal right there.
confusion who Santa is, Mike. We'll get down to the bottom of it here.
Yeah.
Before we go. Maybe if he wins to how many gifts it to someone, then we'll definitely know it's Santa. I do not advise you gifting a speed flex worth over $1,000
No,
though.
no.
That would be quite
That'd be
a gift.
super generous.
Here's $1,000 in your stocking, son.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
oh my
nice?
gosh. Wow, yeah. Whew.
So he was in Monday. There we go. 19 Fu, James Strode in on Monday. Shout out to our resident Pittsburgh Steeler fan. By the way, James Strode I know is one of the poster childs of our get sniped example, Mike.
Ooh.
So one of the first truly bad snipes I saw, this was like 3 years ago with James Strode.
Oh, no.
He's the guy that did the sniping. We had a customer that bought 7 spots. James bought 1 spot. Out comes a Tom Brady. With the AFC East, he won with
my
that spot.
goodness.
So when we reference that story, don't buy 7 spots, we actually think of 19 Fu, the lookalike to Santa Claus.
Yeah. Oh, I
So-
forgot. He did mention this in our show, Steven mentioning that James Fu will be at Wrigley today.
Well, it's literally a must
Or
win today.
19 Fu, yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
a must win today.
Backs are up against the wall.
So go Cubbies this afternoon at Wrigley Field. Are we sold out?
We are sold out.
Batman. It's early. The night's not out, Mike.
Yeah.
Joshua Bateman or Batman is out there, perusing the streets of Gotham in the night. But in the day, he's got to do something. I tell him, though, if he's ever busy at night, just give that credit card. Bruce Wayne's got the money. Give it to Alfred.
Yeah.
Let Alfred use
Alfred's
it.
got you. You're fighting crime, and Alfred's doing
The breaks.
the break for you, yeah.
All right. Pass rush diamond single coming up. Brad Hinton, Daniel Sindal. Let us know what team you like, Daniel. How you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Vincent Lodato, Tony Gonzalez, William Padano, Nick G, and then Joshua Bateman. By the way, Nick, William, Vincent, Daniel, Brad. I know a couple of these guys are brand new. A couple are relatively new. I don't know your favorite teams. Let us know, guys. Please holler at us. Let us know what football team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs.
No doubt.
So-
Apologies if you told me this morning or earlier this week and we don't remember, but we want to keep you up to date so we know what we can get in the room for you guys.
Exactly. So drop me a box number diamond single number 6, actually. Now, Mike, I'm hoping it's not the last break this show. You
No,
guys
yeah.
knock out that throwback, that depot. We'll keep on partying. But we are going to go to at least 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, we can revisit what else we knock out. But I would say that deep ball 4 to go, that throwback 3 to go. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 2 o'clock after this break. I'm Tony Gonzalez with 27. That's literally his username, Tony Gonzalez. It's those football intro videos. Thank you, my man. 27 coming up. Pass rush diamonds. Thank you, Mike. These are all authentics. We are still looking for, in my opinion, the greatest running back of all time, Barry Sanders here. All right, Brad down to Joshua. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. 7 clicks on the way here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Tony Gonzalez has the NFC North. Nick G in the NFC South. Nick without the K. Joshua Bateman, NFC East. Vincent Lodato, NFC West. Daniel Sadal, AFC North. We got Brad Hinton, AFC South. William Padano, AFC East. And William in the AFC West as well. All right, 27 coming up. 27 out of 30 in the diamonds. Good luck, guys. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. I know we got a lot of big names. Mentioned Barry Baker's out there, Kurt Warner as well. This is actually a pretty nice hit. Terrific young wide receiver. I like this hit. He's only getting better and better. You know, jump ball situation, few guys are better than him. It's Keon Coleman of the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's one of his top targets. William Padano, AFC East, the FSU star, now a Buffalo Bills star, Keon Coleman. That is a very, very nice lid for Coleman, for William Padano right there. That a boy, William. Right now, Keon Coleman is right up there for top receiver. Kincaid, 287. Shakir, 235. Coleman, 226. Receiver by committee, but definitely one of the top guys in Buffalo, Keon Coleman. Nice. Very nice, William. Very, very nice.
Sweet.
So we'll get that written up for William. And 7 minutes, guys, to keep the party going. Keep those orders going. We're giving you guys 7 minutes to make the magic happen here in the break room.
Yeah, that's plenty of time to get one more break in. We are close in still the throwback mixer single. It's the last of its kind. And there's 3 more spots to go.
Yeah.
We also have those deep ball single and doubles up for us to start off that series. We've got 6 to go in both the headliner mixer single and the pass rush diamond double, and 7 to go in that headliner double. So
now,
plenty of spots to join in.
Yeah, this thing is very, very momentum driven, our break room, Mike. So if you're thinking about getting in, I advise you get in now. Here's the best case scenario. Best case scenario, you guys jump in this deep ball mixer, sells out. Best case scenario, you jump in that diamond break, sells out. Worst case scenario, these breaks happen at the start of the 3 p.m. show.
Yeah.
The closer we get down to 5 to 4 spots, 3 spots, once we're at 3 to go, goes pretty quickly usually. So, you know, we have this classic thing in the break room that we have right now. And I know we're having it as we speak because we got 27 viewers watching out there. Now, I like to typically break it down into roughly half the viewers are watching just because they like us. What can I say? Some people actually like us, Mike. Believe it or not.
What?
About half the people are fans of either us or just the awesome memorabilia. They just want to enjoy and watch the show. In a given moment, roughly half are watching to watch, half are watching and thinking about buying. So we got 27 people watching right now. You know, let's round up. 14 of you guys are actively thinking about buying in. And of those 14 people, probably about 14 of them are saying, I'm going to get in when someone makes the first move. The Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
So
right,
if one of you 14 people make the first move in any series, the other 14 will follow. Now, these are 8-spot breaks. Or in the case of the deep ball, this is a 4-spot break. 1 in 4 chance to win for every spot you buy. So if there's 14 people watching, it only takes 4 to fill this break or 8 to fill the 8-spot breaks. I think we have more actual people interested in buying, watching than actual break spots, Mike. I just got to make the first move.
What I gathered from that is there's 13 people out there that like me.
Yes.
Oh, and the other 14 that want to buy. Yeah.
Yes.
So get it done, guys. I know Kamen was mentioning we could always just leave it as a pre-fill and fill it up for the 3 o'clock show. It will be myself and Kamen. But why would you want to make yourself wait? The faster you jump in, the faster it's going to encourage somebody else to jump in, and you're not going to have to wait for your winnings. It comes out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, real quick, I'll do a quick rundown, sort of like a last call for orders at noon, and also maybe a preview for 3 p.m. Central Time.
Right.
So here's that brand new Deep Ball series, 30 boxes, 16 photoed headliners. You guys can see that. Caleb Williams, Warren Moon, Justin Jefferson are minis, Jim Kelly, Joe Montana, Michael Irvin jerseys. The rest of these helmets are authentics or speed flexes. Andre Johnson, the Abdul Carter custom rip flex, Jared Goff, LaDainian Tomlinson, Earl Campbell, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed on that dual signed rip, the 2 best Raven defensive players of all time. Bo Nix flex, Kurt Warner on that clean alternate, Julius Peppers flex, and the league MVP Josh Allen on that beautiful Buffalo Bill authentic. Now we have in the diamonds. Now down to 11 boxes left. We got 5 headliners left. That includes Baker Mayfield Rave, the Kurt Warner Authentic, JJ McCarthy and Barry Sanders flexes, and the secondary headliner, Rondé Barber. Rondé Barber pairs with Mayfield. Barry Sanders players with McCarthy in that double box break. Move the chains practice squad. 5 boxes left. 1 speed flex left, which again, a speed flex helmet usually about $700 before we tack on the autograph, the visors, all the extras, Mike. That Bruce Smith speed flex can be won for less than $60 in that single. Multi-sport series, a lot of big names. Ricky Henderson, Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Johnny Bench, Vlad Sr., David Ortiz, and TJ Watt, all still available in that break. Throwbacks, 1 box to go. Last box in the series, guys. And then we have the jersey break, which is a pretty new series. Almost all the headliners out there: Montana, Dawson, Collins, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Anquan Bolden, Brett Favre, Earl Campbell, and Jason Witten. So actually, did we pull the Campbell jersey? No, we pulled Curly Culp.
Yeah.
It was Curly Culp that we pulled.
Right.
And then we do have the mystery box tab. These authentics can be purchased as personals. Massive names like Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Josh Allen. We do have the college rep personals. Almost all of these are out there. Names like Vince Young, Johnny Manziel, Michael Vick, and more. And then we do have the jersey personals up in the headliner package, over $1,900. You get 4 signed headliners, rep, mini, jersey, and authentic. So, Mike, we're going to start doing a little wrap-up spiel if the customers get in. You know, I have my Shopify up. Let me know as well. Otherwise, we'll do our wrap-up spiel here. It is 2 o'clock. We did not knock out the headliner mixer, so there is no Chase wheel spin.
No,
Let's
sadly.
talk hits of the show. So I think 3 is pretty obvious. 1 and 2 is where the debate lies. I think 3 is Keon Coleman. Bill's authentic, right? It has to be 3.
Yeah. I
Terrific
mean, it's a
young
nice
receiver.
helmet, don't get me wrong, but we've pulled some heat this show.
Yes. So this is where 1 and 2 is tough because, you know, I love Warren Moon. I love Earl Campbell. I love a Speedflex, love a blue visor, the classic Oiler lid. This is candidate 1 for number 1. Candidate 2, we're talking about the greatest running back ever, Barry Sanders, on the throwback retro lid. So I'm a little torn because I love Barry Sanders and Warren Moon. I'm going to go teeny tiny edge to the Speedflex. Just because we have a Barry Sanders Speedflex that is better in the diamonds. And I love the blue visor, and you know my guy Warren Moon. It's 2 signatures.
Right.
So I'm going Speedflex 1, Barry 2, Keon Coleman 3. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I have the top 2 just flipped a little bit just because I'm a represent for our boy Alex. I know he would love this
Alex
this
Neatman?
Barry Sanders. Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
But like you mentioned, we have an even cooler Barry that we're still chasing. So jump in those spots and grab them. You could see another speed flex that is just as sweet as that dual sign Warren Moon and Earl Campbell. So yeah, maybe I will agree with you that maybe we do give the edge to the speed flex just a little bit. But it's like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
That's sweet.
Definitely very, very tough. And honestly, like, we don't actually see either of these helmets all that often. The Oiler lid and the Lions retro. These are both kind of medium rare helmets in the room. Not extremely rare, but medium rare like my steak. These are some awesome, awesome lids. Mike, again, if they pull out that credit card in last minute orders, we'll honor. Otherwise, we'll hop off, regroup for the 3 p.m. show. Final thoughts from you.
Nothing, just another great show here. We started off that morning just kind of dipping our toe in the water, and now we are full blown in the deep end. Let's keep it rolling. Let's swim and search for some of these really neat big fish. I guess I'll keep with the analogy right
good
there.
Analogies. As a kid, I used to love going to the deep end. I felt cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Jumping off the diving board.
Yes, you felt cool as a kid doing that. You're like, yeah, I got this. Defense got nothing on me. So I like it. Deep ball in the break room.
Yeah,
right?
there you go. Yeah.
Speaking of deep,
I didn't even think about
right? We're in deep in the diamonds. Only 11 boxes left.
Yes, sir.
Analogies for days. Great job, Mike. Thank you so much for co-hosting, producing, my man. Best of job, of course, as always. Not me, not you, the customers.
Yeah.
They make the show possible. They make the show awesome. You guys are the best in the business. We'll take a brief lunch break. Just under an hour away. The 3 p.m. show going to be a lot of fun. No doubt about that. So see you guys in an hour. Get those break spots. Get that Barry Sanders. Get that Josh Allen. A lot of awesome names, both current and past, right here in the break room. Get those break spots on ultimateautographs.com. And of course, watch every single show, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Sunday, every single day from right here in the UA Live Break Room. See you guys soon.